Hi, welcome to Eureka Archery, and we are here today at Eco Warrior Park, and with me I have Mr. Hafiz. And today is his birthday, by the way, so happy birthday, Mr. Hafiz.
Thank you, Mr. Anwar.
So today what we're going to do, since previously here at Eco Warrior Park we had some tables and chairs, but well, an unfortunate event has happened. Those tables and chairs are no longer here. It has been removed from the facility and we don't have any tables here and we only have chairs. So we had a problem. We need tables, but in the market a lot of the tables are made from wood, and especially those banquet tables, whenever it hits the rain here, because the contractor did a very shoddy job here and that all the rainwater just seeps through the zincs. Therefore we need to find a solution for a table that is durable, that is heavy duty, that is cheap, and if possible, if we can make it ourselves. So after some thinking, after some research, what I have basically thought of is using pallets. So Mr. Hafiz here today has basically helped me out today to source the pallets, to identify what will work and what will not work, and this is what we have come up with. So first and foremost, we have this pallet here. Now this pallet is locally sourced, so Hafiz, let's carry this up and show to the audience. So this is I would say one of the better qualities pallet. The brand of the pallet is EPAL or Apple, and is very commonly used in Malaysia for furnitures, for DIY projects. So here in KL we have one supplier that is very close by, and he managed to sell us this. This is a very sturdy pallet and it has been sanded off clean, so we don't have to do much work. It is a little bit more pricey, but looking into the time constraints as well as basically our time cost, it is just cheaper to just get it all done, all pretty and very nicely done this way. Price for this one, we had to pay about 70 ringgit just now, but I would say 70 ringgit worth spending because the quality of the wood is really good and the color, the grains is really nice. So what we're going to do now is we're going to turn this upside down because we'll be installing the legs on the bottom. Okay, so this is really heavy. So we have introduced to you the pallet that we will be using. Now the next problem is, how do you make the legs? Now there are some ideas online on using pallets or using basically ready-made wooden legs for tables, but looking at the weather here, it rains quite often, it's very hot and humid, and plus there are some pests around here, especially insects. We believe that the best solution for the legs would be metal or steel. So with that in mind, we found from IKEA, this is actually the cheapest table leg you can find anywhere. 15 ringgit, 15 for one leg. So that is ridiculously cheap. So myself and Hafiz will open 2 packs each because we'll be installing the legs on the pallet, on the, I would say, the middle layer of the planks, not on the bottom layer. So Hafiz, let's take it out. So usually for tables, from what I understand, a standard height of tables is 30 inches. So using this particular leg and this as the tabletop, it is just nice. You can actually see it behind Mr. Hafiz there. That is one of the table we completed earlier today. And truthfully, I think it looks really good for what it is, which is pallets and some IKEA table legs. And we made that in less than half an hour. Altogether, the cost each table is approximately 150 ringgit or less for materials alone, and basically it's done. You can get it done very quickly and easily, very cheaply, and if it's damaged, each part is replaceable. So I think that's the best solution for our purposes here. Being an archery range, people can get quite rough with the equipments. So in theory, that's what it is. But in practice, let's see how long it lasts. So let's install the legs first. So these legs, they are called, if not mistaken, they are called ADILS, A-D-I-L-S, ADILS leg. And this one is in black. So if you're looking for this in Malaysia, head on to IKEA. They also have a Shopee shop, if I'm not mistaken, and look for ADILS. Very sturdy, solid legs, metal, and it is very easily installed. So myself and Hafiz here, we will be laying out the footing for the legs. So what you're going to get is, from the package, is this, some cardboard, and inside the cardboard you will get your base steel, and you will also get 5 screws included inside the package. So how do we do this? We will first of all take these, and we want to trace it down the middle. So right now, what Mr. Hafiz is doing is tracing the footing, or rather the steel part to attach the legs to the table. He will be basically tracing the holes there, and we will be drilling some pilot holes in, and after that we'll just screw it in, and we'll show you how fast we can get it done. So using our trusted skill drill, we'll be drilling 5 pilot holes on the wood. So Hafiz, what are you doing?
Right now I'm drilling screws into the base. Okay, after this is done, we're going to attach this leg into the base. Just screw it, and it's done. Okay, move to the next base right here. Position it first. Next, the second leg. And 2 legs are done. Okay, move to the next leg.
And lastly, Mr. Hafiz, please do the honors.
Sure. Right, less than 10 minutes, all done.
So ladies and gentlemen, you saw how easy it was to be building this particular table. We're just going to flip it over so that you can see how the rough look is like. So Mr. Hafiz, we're going to carry it from the middle. So since this pallet is heavy duty, these are really high quality pallets, at least here in Malaysia, and you are able to get a very sturdy table. To prove my point, Mr. Hafiz, would you like to sit on the table?
In the middle?
Yes, right in the middle. So you can see Mr. Hafiz here is about 72 kilos?
70 kilos.
70 kilograms, and it definitely can hold the weight. Now, since this is a table, it is not a chair, we're not too worried about the load that you'll be putting it, but it is safe to say if anything you're carrying is 70 kilograms or under, this table is safe. So thank you, Mr. Hafiz. So this is how you can make a table rather quickly and cheaply using reclaimed materials and some new materials. So it's a hybrid, so I will be moving this table to the side so that we will show you what we have done today in the finished table look. So we're going to move the table first. So this is our first prototype As you can see here, we've actually put some lacquer on it, but since it rained while it was drying, so it's a little bit blotchy at the moment. So once it dries, I will do some quick sanding and put out another layer. So what I would like to show you is, Mr. Hafiz, can you take that one piece of plank there? So what we did was, the pallet has slits in it, have some gaps in it, so we just used a local Meranti wood, and this is, if I'm not mistaken, 1x2, and we basically just put it in between the slots and screw it in. So what we get here is a rustic looking table. So Mr. Hafiz, can you tilt it in front like that? So you can see it there. You can see the patterns and the grains, and the best part of it is that since it's modular, if any part of it is damaged or if it has any blemishes or we're not too happy about it, we can just replace individual parts. So this is a modular table. It is heavy duty, solid, and hopefully it can withstand the weather. So this is our, I would say, the Eureka table, using reclaimed materials and some new materials to make tables for the archery range here at Eco Warrior Park. So today I am here with Mr. Hafiz. Like, subscribe and share, and don't forget, be an archer today.